There was like there was periods of like 10 to 12 seconds where it was just like lower, I guess lower tones. It might have been a noise gate or something like that. You just couldn't hear anything. And I'm like,
wild.
We can't do anything with this. So, anyway, sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
Not like that.
Yeah, literally exactly like that. Yeah, so I was like, oh, well, maybe we'll be able to figure it out. And then I like went back to do the look. I was like, nah, there's zero fixing of this. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, yeah, I guess we'll get started here. Yeah, awesome. I'm so glad we're back and doing this. Our schedule on this has been a little bit odd, but that's just because we're getting shit figured out. So, yeah, let's get into it. Who remembers what happened on our last journey into the world of Cyberpunk?
We're about to take a flight to a place.
I head north to the airfield.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Meet up with some nomads, get past the border.
Yep.
I believe last time we were going over information about organizing transport to Canada because we needed to transport something there that itself was illegal. And we needed to have a cover story around that full of legality.
Good way to put it. Yeah. Anybody remember anything else?
Also, McCarthy is dead.
McCarthy's dead.
That's what you heard.
Most importantly, Pinko got a new toy.
Oh yeah.
That's the most important thing that happened last session.
Yeah.
At least for Pinko. So
I remember Cortex got a new personal mission. He's very interested in, like I said, getting involved with your smuggling operation, Ajax's smuggling operation, to make some eddies for him and the crew. As well, I remember Caleb like connected with me, like Avatar, and gave me like freaking, Netrunner. Like I could look into things like Netrunner. Do you remember this at all? Caleb, you're looking like you don't remember what I'm talking about.
My name is Alex.
Yes.
I thought the character's name was...
Yeah, it was Alex. Yeah, it was Alex. Blue's character is Caleb. Blue's character is the one that you guys found out.
Alex.
You got
Caleb
the news that Caleb may or may not be dead.
I was like,
no,
it's all right.
Like, this didn't happen. This is the whole thing.
I was like, that contradicts what we just established.
That makes sense. I was like, why is she looking at me? Anyway,
yeah.
Like, did I miss? Did I not remember what happened last time? Which is very possible.
Very possible.
Nope, on me. It was my fault.
But no, yeah, Alex and Cortex, we linked up. Anything Alex sees and reports, Cortex will see. Cortex has access to basically hacker Reddit as just like an observer.
So normal Reddit.
so Reddit. Yeah, exactly.
Basically have them set up an account.
Yeah, you got a like a phantom account. You got like a shadow account on AZ's the dark,
the hacker boards.
The hacker cords. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I love it. That's awesome. Yeah. You guys got some information on the cyberware that was installed unwillingly into
Zhu?
Gosh,
Zhu's
Zhu's character.
Yes, the point explosives.
Yes, yeah, the tank armor.
And you're a tank.
Yes, yeah, we got some information on that. Pinko found out that his special new arm is in fact a grappling arm. And is in apricot. Is that what the color was? I believe it was apricot.
Yes.
Yeah, you have an apricot-colored fist now from punching through a paint can with pinpoint precision. That was not a planned alliteration. That was just how life goes sometimes. Yeah, and Alex and Cortex connected on some of the seedy underbelly following the news of Caleb Caleb's so-called death, or the discovery of his death back in Night City a few days ago, just before you all would have ended up at the Halo. So
Also,
yes.
Alex's nose bled, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, Alex has nosebleeds, fine, don't worry about it.
Dusty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the kind of after speaking a little bit with Ajax, your next kind of order of business was to head north to Everett, which is about 45 minutes to an hour north of Seattle proper, to meet with June Ibarra, who is a former trauma team pilot and is the well-known runner of goods and things and stuff into places that goods and things and stuff probably shouldn't go. So yeah, that is kind of where we had left off. You were all in a vehicle heading north on the highways to Everett there. I was actually a question for you. Would any of you have cared to be driving the vehicle, or would you all have preferred to have somebody else, one of the Agra drivers come along with you?
Pinko would have tried to drive, but I'm pretty sure that you all wouldn't have let him.
So Cortex would have definitely been interested in being on ground. Again, anything to get him in direct contact with the Nomads as quickly as possible. So if driving does that, he may, if Pinko is willing, have taken that opportunity to been like, fuck it, let's go, kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so actually
the passenger seat.
Yeah, thank you for the quick reminder on that, Cortex. Yeah, so you guys are going to the Nomads kind of camp, and you've been meeting with June and kind of like getting a plan of how you're going to be doing this mission, whether you do that by air, whether you do that by ground, or whether you do that by water. The goal being to go from Delta Washington to Delta BC. So yeah, right now you're just driving in one of the Agra vehicles up north. So yeah, Cortex, if you want to be the driver, you're welcome to. Or like I said, if you guys were, yeah,
Pinko's riding shotgun because it's called shotgun.
Absolutely.
Is this a bigger vehicle? Like, can we all fit in it? Or?
Yeah, it's like an SUV. You know, it's not like a big transport vehicle. It's like probably like a van. It's like a kind of like the equivalent of like a GMC Savannah, like
cool.
like your regular small transport kind of work van.
I just want to know what we're riding in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's
like.
Yes, relatively nondescript. You know, it's got like a matte, like gray paint job on it. It doesn't have any like external like logos or anything like that on it. It's pretty low key, just kind of like a civilian type of vehicle.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, no, go ahead.
And are we all riding together? Are we all going together?
I'd imagine.
Yeah, unless if you guys prefer to have yourselves in different vehicles, then you're welcome to. But yeah, there is definitely a vehicle that would accommodate at the very least if the four of you.
I highly doubt I could get there on foot faster than the van.
There's only one way to find out.
I kind of like the community carpool situation.
As much fun as it is, exactly that. I think we should discuss what we're doing.
Yeah, Yeah, so yeah, why not? Y'all are driving there. Cortex, you're in the driver's seat. Pinko is keeps getting his hand slapped away from the radio.
I would like to think that Pinko's sitting right behind Cortex, and he's just like always tapping him on the shoulder, but like, is it my turn yet? Is it my turn yet?
Yeah.
Come on,
They're not even in the
let me be my
shotgun.
turn.
Who's riding shotgun?
Who's
riding
actually?
shotgun?
You know what? I think you would be actually riding shotgun.
I like it.
Enjoy.
I'm going to
Oh,
the hardware store.
egg.
I'm going to the hardware store.
Ah,
Oh, by Weird Al.
I fucking love that song. Limit Break, absolutely love that song. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so Joe's in the passenger seat there. Zeph and Pinko are in the middle row. There is a back seat as well, but nobody's in those seats right now. Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
Are you sure it's not my turn to drive yet? Come on, Cortex. I just want to drive.
I promise, kid. Let us get where we're going, and you'll have your moment.
are you
Give
even
us some
sure you know
time.
how to drive?
The
I-
kid's
Yes,
a
it's so much
masterful
fun.
driver. Trust. The kid is an excellent driver. Cortex is lying out of his ass. He's an incredible driver. Never doubt the kid. My kid Pinko here, top-notch driver, best driver in Night City.
In the hand that like Joe can see from shotgun, but from Zeph and Pinko can't see. He's just like,
Yeah. I got a feeling I could walk faster than Pinko could drive somewhere.
That's the problem. Is Pinko drives really, really, really fast. It's about getting point A to point B. I don't know if we'll make it. If I'm just being transparent. He'll go really fast into a wall, and then that's it. You're done. Or a group of people. It doesn't matter. You know, it's
Reminds
kinda,
me of a battle bus.
he treats driving like bowling. He finds a target and he mows them down. That's kind of his energy. You'll have your turn, Pinko. In the meantime, how you guys feeling about this opportunity, if you will, that we're headed to? How you guys feeling about this flight?
I mean, I'll feel it when I feel it. I'm just wondering what we're gonna do when we actually get there.
I'm thinking about what is the legitimate cargo we're transporting to keep surveillance low.
I mean, rule of thumb in business like this, you know, you never check the package, right? I think we're a unique, group of individuals. I think, when in Rome, right? You guys want to check the
Yes.
package. I mean, we can see what's really going on, see what Ajax is potentially not telling us.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Hey.
saying legitimate reasons to go up into Canada.
Let's just say veggies or something. They like veggies in Canada, right?
Doesn't the entirety of the mega corporations going against the exact import or export of vegetables?
you are if you would like to confirm that information, you are welcome to roll like a history check of sorts.
Yes.
That would be what would that be? Education is the first one that comes to mind.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, roll education.
And it's a
or
D10?
I'll let you say. I'll say education or streetwise, whichever you prefer.
Education's better than my streetwise. Not a skill I have. Oh, that's crooked. Let me open the big tray so I don't have to roll in such a tiny one. All right, that's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a 12.
Yeah, so from your knowledge, the corporations do have a pretty strong grip especially in the major cities, of the food economy, and they do have a strong strong feelings about non-corporate supplied food, which is why most things are packaged. Most things are, you get the same thing at a grocery store as you do at a restaurant. So yeah, that is something that you would know. To what extent they enforce those things, not entirely sure, but you do know that there have been some I was not 100% sure if you could still hear me, so.
Oh no, it's all cable.
I thought that was what that was, but I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, you're not 100% sure to what extent that they would like punish that or police that or, lay down the law, so to speak, when it comes to those things, but they do like to have a pretty good handhold on who is importing and exporting what or eating what.
Well, if we're going back to the moment, if we are transporting fruit or vegetables, as I am suspecting, that might flag some Arasaka triggers.
I feel like as long as we keep our cool, we'll make it through, border customs or whatever it may be, without any conflict. But we got to remain cool. Pinko, we got to remain cool.
Wait. Said food? We have food?
Yeah, when we get there, if you stay calm, there'll be plenty of food, man. I'm talking a whole buffet. You like buffets, right, Pinko?
Oh, yes, everything I can eat. Yes. That's exactly what I was hoping.
Anything and everything you can eat. Even like, little cupcakes with cherries on top. I know you love those cupcakes, man. With the cherries, that's your jam.
Of course,
right,
okay.
Pinko?
Let's get there faster. I want to drive now.
But you gotta remain calm,
no.
Pinko. You gotta stay calm. The rest of you guys, I'm highly confident you know how to keep your cool in tight situations. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll be fine. We don't need to worry about Arasaka. And if Arasaka becomes a problem, Pinko, if you don't remain cool, there might be some guys that want to take your cupcakes. What are we gonna do to those guys if they try to take your cupcakes, Pinko?
Murder them.
Exactly. So just stay cool. We gotta get those cupcakes, man. Everybody, the main mission here is to get cupcakes for Pinko, right? We're all on the same accord.
Yes, we're going to Canada to
Cupcakes
get
for
some good
Pinko.
bakeries.
Get bakeries for Pinko, special for you, Pinko. It's gonna be a good time. I just need you to be good.
I mean, I'm okay with having some fun for cupcake.
Exactly.
This is perfect.
gotta
Internally,
find the-
she's thinking this is exactly what we needed.
So good.
Internally, Cortex is thinking if we don't find this kid some cupcakes while we're there, it's gonna be really bad for everybody involved. So
Ah! Are we just like chanting cupcakes as we pull into the airstrip?
the first thing
well-
he's gonna ask these nomads.
That is a great question. As you all are driving, you've been driving for about a half hour or so, so you're getting to kind of the outer limits of the next kind of city space of Everett. Everett is definitely like not anywhere near the sprawling metropolis that Seattle is. Everett is definitely more of residential focused, and the industry is primarily focused on the airfields, or was primarily focused on the airfields and such. And so it's definitely there's not as many of the big skyscrapers and such. But as you are coming up to the city and you're just kind of starting to see it come up on the horizon there. You see a few drones that are flying over top of the highway and scanning it. You do, Zeph, I'm going to say you probably over most others in the vehicle would get a ping that you are being scanned for your digital signatures. Is there anything that you would like to do about that?
Let's see what I can do. I know this isn't the exact wording of it, but can I cloak?
Yeah,
Can I
you could
cloak
do
my
like
presence?
yeah. What would that be? Let's call that cloak is in fact a interface ability.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it is a net action, so
Yeah, so it is your interface rank. So if you have any rank specifically in that skill, any program bonuses, or it's not an attack, so it's not relevant, and then a D10. So yeah, go ahead and roll your D10.
11.
11.
Mhm.
These are kind
I
of your
believe I did it
cursory.
right.
So it would be the D10 plus 4 for your
Yep,
interface rank.
yeah.
And
Okay,
then
yeah.
if you have any bonuses specifically for cloak.
No, it would be 11.
So yeah, these are just kind of like the like patrolling drones there. So they're not like a crazy high. They're not like military drones that you can't hack. But you do get the incoming ping that they are just it's kind of like a passport check, almost like an identity check. And you send back a ping, and yeah, it's just that you send back in a ping that it is an autonomous vehicle, and that there's no life forms. It's just a transport vehicle, and it seems to accept that and fly away. Does anybody care to take a look out the window and see the drones and such? Yeah, go ahead and gosh, I can never
Perception?
remember what the heck these calls. Is it perception? It is, yeah, it is in
Yep,
fact
you
perception.
have perception.
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of Delta Green, and it's awareness and Delta Green. So yeah, go ahead and roll a perception.
19.
19. You see out the window that the drones are not like, they don't seem to have any like affiliation on them, at least not that you can tell. They seem to be almost like, I don't want to say handmade isn't the right word, but like pieced together for sure. And with that, actually, Castro, why don't you just make me a driving check while we're on the subject. If you don't have any specific skills in driving, it is your reflex.
I probably wouldn't be too bad then.
Am I rolling the D20 for that?
D10.
D10.
Yeah, and then I think I have your sheet. I can double check here.
Hey yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all know I'm new to this. I downloaded this dice roller app. Hey, which of these are the D10? None of them say 10, son.
It's the one right side, second row.
Here?
Yeah, that's D10.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I feel like a
It's
child.
all good. I still remember which one is a D8 by calling it two pyramids ass to ass. So
I rolled a 5.
a 5. Okay.
Yeah.
You have a 7, a +7 to drive land vehicles. And so this is kind of the order of operations here of kind of what's happening. AZ gets the ping for the scan, sends back it's an autonomous vehicle. Zhu looks out the window, sees that this is like a handmade drone of some sort, and then in the rear view mirror, you see a Cortex. You see a couple of dirt bike type of vehicles coming up behind you, and by rolling not too bad, I'm going to say that you get an opportunity to make a move as they come up. They are assuming that they're coming up on an autonomous vehicle, so you guys kind of have a you have a first attempt to do something, essentially kind of a bonus here. There's three dirt bikes coming up on you.
So my question is, would I know whether or not these are the because how far out are we from the Nomads we're headed to meet right now? And
Like
how would I
10-ish.
know?
Yeah, like
Would I
10-ish
know if
minutes.
would I know if they're associated? Like they could potentially be coming to check
They
up on
haven't.
us.
They had. Yeah, they have. As you know, most Nomads like they're not. They don't really. They might have some particular affiliations, but you guys aren't from the area, so you wouldn't really know what to be looking for.
Do they
don't
look
have a
like
lot of
nomad
symbology.
bikes?
They definitely look like put together, like hand put together, but they are coming up on you like they are trying to get in the car, rob you.
Okay.
They're definitely coming up on you in a hostile manner at the moment.
Yes.
With the assumption
So-
they're assuming it's an autonomous vehicle.
Yeah, so we
So
don't
she
know if
made-
they're Wraiths or Aldecaldos or backers or what.
Correct.
Is it just speed or something?
A part of me feels like it could be a checkup from the other squad. From whoever the Nomads are we are going to meet. How much time do I have before they pull up on us? Can I converse with my crew, or is this like a make a moment now or make a decision?
No, I'm gonna say with the checks that Zhu and AZ had done previously, you've got a moment to kind of discuss here. But they are coming up pretty quick. They're trying to catch you before you get into the town. So,
All right, so not Nomad. Cortex looks back. He's like, I can put the pedal to the metal. We got we could either Delta right now. We got two Nomads riding up on dirt bikes, so I can pull over. You know what I mean, and put my revolver to the door, and we can see what they want. Kind of tuck it right here where they can't see it, and we might have to have a shootout. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, if worst comes to worst, we do have a Pinko.
Let's
Do
pull
you
over.
really want to do this on a driving vehicle is the question.
We can pull over.
I say let's pull over, and we can let's see what they want. Let's get some deets, and if all goes to shit, just be ready. So
right.
Cortex pulls over, and he has his revolver right at the door where they can't see, so he can just shoot whoever's right there.
Zhu has her knife pocketed along the inside of her forearm.
Yeah. Alex will take his heavy pistol and just kind of, holster it, but keep it on hand.
I envision Pinko in the back just pressing his arm, just seeing what it does. Prepared but not prepared at all. Nice.
Pinko's just gonna look up and look at Cortex and go, "Fun time?"
Not yet.
I'll give you the word. The word is cupcake. If it's fun time, Pinko, I got you. Don't worry.
Understood.
If you hear any of us say cupcake,
and he's just gonna point back.
if you hear any of us, and that goes for Alex and Zhu, if any of us say cupcake, you listen, and that means fun time. And so we pull over. Yeah.
Awesome. While you as you start to pull over, and you're kind of keeping an eye on the three bikes that are in the rear view mirror, you get the sense that they're kind of taken aback because they're expecting this to be like a non-manned vehicle, and for this to just kind of be like a pretty straightforward thing, and then they see, oh, weird, it's pulling over, and
I mean, don't fuck around.
As you Sorry.
I told her to be quiet.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was just taken aback by that. As you kind of pull over there, they roll up. They have one on either side, and one bike parks behind you. The one on the passenger side and the one behind you stay on their bikes. The one that's on the driver's side seems to he hops off and kind of gets up there. He doesn't have a weapon drawn, but he seems to have his hand on his hip, close to where he might have a weapon stored there. And he walks up to the passenger window and is kind of like just peeking in, very cautious. And he's kind of like nods at
Alex
you.
is gonna recline his seat so that they can't see him.
Nice, I like it.
You said he's on the passenger side?
He's coming up on the driver's side, so coming up to your side there, Cortex.
Cortex rolls down the window, What can we do for you, officer?
I imagine it's one of the crank ones.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, they're like purposely toggling it slowly.
Yeah, it's only cracked. It's only cracked like an inch. Oh, that's not my right. So sorry. He's yeah, it's the highway patrol. What we didn't think anybody was in the car. What brings you to the area?
Oh man, we're just we work for Arasaka. We're making a big Arasaka drop, You mind if we continue with our day, or we're gonna have a problem? Arasaka's a big deal, so figure out that name.
Arasaka drop is that's a fucking that is a name
That's
drop for sure.
that's a name drop.
Alex is just kind of shaking his head like
You
not what I would have gone with, but okay.
Internally, they are absolutely cringing.
Yeah, do a persuasion. You got a +7 to your persuasion there. Roll me a persuasion.
And is that 10 as well?
That is also a 10. Yeah.
All right.
I do not know which spray.
While this is happening, okay.
No, they're not the same length.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, you got a 7. Okay, so that'd be a 14 total for you. Go ahead, Spencer.
I was gonna say, while this is happening, Pinko would be like there at the back, of his own window, and trying to like tap the window to get his attention as all this is going on.
You fucking shithead! I love it. You fucking shy. I love it. Hey, well, what brings Arasaka to the area? It was not a lot of Arasaka around, and you don't seem to be dressed as associates of the company.
What are officers doing out here in the middle of the desert dressed as nomads? That's my real question. Do you have any business talking to somebody from Arasaka like that? Do you know how much money we make a year? Hey man, mind your business. We got stuff to do. Do you have any other questions?
Well, we're just making sure that the roads are safe, and that there's not no ne'er-do-wells coming into
They're
town.
both bluffing. They're both bluffing.
Yeah, 100%.
I tell you what, man.
Just a bluff off.
Take a look. Come in here closer, man. Look inside my car. Yeah, look. Come here. Officer, hey, Lee.
They're just gonna see me laying down.
I'm gonna make a roll for self-preservation for this guy. Give me 1 second.
You is.
He's irritating Cortex, man. Cortex is getting frustrated. One thing I didn't say, he got short temper.
He's kind of like peeks. He kind of just peeks through. He doesn't stick his head through the window there, but he just kind of like looks around and sees Zhu back there looking formidable. and just sees like this like mechanical arm just like coming up and tapping Cortex on the shoulder, and it's pink for some reason, and he's just
It's
like,
pink?
there's
Oh.
so many things in this scene that like he's like, I think we should. And then he kind of he kind of just like turns and kind of like leans back to look at the guy behind to get a potential next move. Are you doing anything, or are you guys just gonna let him do that?
No, I was gonna say, me and mine. You see what's going on in here? Me and mine are safe. You need not worry about us on these roads. brother. We got
actually.
Go ahead.
My favorite thing to see when one of the players is like, "Oh, I actually have an idea."
Yu is just
Um,
sitting there and trying to look as intimidating as
so
possible.
he stepped away from his bike, right?
He's away from his bike. Yes,
Can I activate that bike?
100% you can. 100% you can.
Yeah, I just want to, activate that bike and just, have it.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, you can totally do that. I had the thing.
Oh, must have left it on drive, huh? Interesting. Wow. I didn't know you could leave it on drive without pressing the pedal and revving it. Wow.
That is also going to be just your net runner roll. So same thing. It's your D10 plus 4, and then if you have any bonuses to control.
Hold on.
I gave myself a massive headache last night and before this, rereading up on a bunch of rules and figuring that there was going to be a bunch of net running shit that would come
Good
up,
on
and
you. Good on you.
I'm like, I can't look at the screen anymore.
It's a 12.
Ooh.
It's a 12.
I swear my interface is supposed to be higher, but I don't.
I think it is. If you have, like I said, programs that would affect control or whatever, then that would be, you'd add that to the bonus as well. But a 12 is not bad. Yeah, you click it. You click the button. You click the go button on his bike, and it takes off on him. And he's just like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And he's like, "You guys got a net runner in there." He's like, "Oh fuck, you guys really are, Arasaka." He's like, "Hey, we didn't mean to. But carry on. Highway patrol is." And then he just turns and like runs after his bike, and he's just like waving his guys off. He's like, "We don't, no habla española," and he's just like running away. He's like, "Absolutely not. Does not want to deal with this." Yeah, he's the one of them runs off to grab his bike, and the other two run off to get their they're off. So yeah, you guys are free and clear at the moment.
I didn't think this was gonna pan out at all. I had a whole thing prepared as the bike was gonna go up, and me and my crew are safe, but you're looking like a real pastry, and then yell out cupcake, fire off, and everything goes straight. I was ready, bro. I had a fucking whole thing prepared to sound cool, man. I'll save it for later, though. We're good.
That's good.
That's exactly the right thinking.
The bike is a great call. I was hoping that AZ was gonna pull some of that shit out, and I love it. Amazing. Yeah, so the three of them kind of go off. You do see a logo on the side of one of the bikes on like the rear.
Factory mag tube, but modified. I
the rear fairing of the bike, there is a logo there. It doesn't seem to be familiar to any of you, but it does look to actually. I'm going to say all of you can roll a perception check for me.
Does it look nomad-y?
Everybody roll.
Let's see.
13.
Okay.
14.
Oh,
Is that the 20 we're rolling?
So still a
No,
10. All of your rolls are going to be a 10. Well, pretty
got
much
a
all of them.
10 or a d6.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I got a 7 again.
7. Okay, and then your perception cortex is a plus 10. So you got a.
Sick.
What did you roll? Sorry.
7.
17. Okay, awesome.
Nice.
oh, that's
Not
funny.
bad.
I got a 17 total as well.
Incredible. And
Cortex and
AZ.
Pico, baby.
I got a 14.
You got a 14. So it's the only one who doesn't like fully grasp it right away would be Zhu, but between all of you kind of getting a good glance of one or the other of the bikes there, what you can gather from this symbol is that it has 3 letters in it, and they are the letters N as in nation, M as in monkey, and E as in electric. N, M, and the letter E.
Enemy.
What's
Enemy?
a Nation Monkey Electric? I don't know what that is, guys.
Enemy.
Yeah, N, M, and E are the 3 letters that the
Enemy.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely made enemies with us. Ha.
Aha.
That's a little joke. It sucked.
And yeah, the 3 of you or the 4 of you are free to return on your journey. Your navigation says you are about 8 minutes away from the location that you are heading towards.
Well, that went smoother than expected. Even though you got stopped.
Was boring. I wanted to have some fun.
Don't worry, the fun is coming. Cortex just cuts on the radio. Everything is preem, kid. You know, Cyberpunk got a fire soundtrack, so I had to cut on
Hell
the
yeah.
radio.
I love it. I
I-
love it.
I actually believe I
get my
have
sound
access to the entire soundtrack.
I got them burnt on CDs recently because I'm an old man and I got a CD
That's
player in my
actually
car,
sick.
bro. And
That's so sick.
every single day. Track
that's
12. I don't know if you guys
fire.
watch the anime, but track 12 on my CD is I Really Want to Stay at Your House.
Yes.
I listen to it daily. Yeah, makes me really depressed, but I love listening. I stay listening to it every day, bro. It's so good. Anyway,
Dude, we have a USB disk drive for laptop that we don't really use anymore, and I thought about making a cyber deck that uses like I have an old Chromebook that we just don't use for anything, and I was like, it would be really sick to like make a mobile audio, like mobile mixing station kind of thing,
I think you
using
should
a
do
little
it.
yeah.
That's a must happen.
Do
That's
it.
like I don't have any of the shit to do that, so that's like a down the road thing, but it would be fun. Okay, awesome. Yeah, you guys are free and clear. You get to continue onward to your destination there. Any other conversation that you'd like to have, or anything else that you might be looking out for on the drive?
You sure it's not my turn to drive yet? I just want to have some fun today. Today's been so boring, Cortex. Come on.
I promise, kid, as soon as we get here, there may or may not be some cupcakes.
If Pinko, how many pink cars have you spotted on the drive so far?
What?
Have you kept any eyes out for pink cars?
What? Why would I do that?
Because it's something to keep your mind busy. Hey, look, you just missed one.
No, I didn't.
I would like to make a perception check. Or deception.
Sure, go for
one of the two.
Go for it. Well, tell me what you're rolling.
I'm gonna go for perception.
Okay.
15, 21.
Yeah, you make quite an effort to look around for one, and your confidence in your response is convincing. Whether there was one or not, you seem convinced that you did see one, at least in Pinko's eyes.
Yeah, Pinko, you just missed one. You got to keep an eye out for them.
What do you mean where? Well, I don't. I'll see it.
Well, you got to keep your eyes peeled for the next one.
For every pink car you find, Pinko, you get 15 points. Don't you want to get the most points in the car, Pinko?
Points for the car? What?
Pinko, points at everything, Pinko. I'm telling you, you want these points, kid. Trust.
I don't. Points for what, though?
Oh, they win another pink car, Pinko. You're missing out on these points, man. That's 10 and 10 for me and Jew.
What?
You better catch up, Pinko. So look out the window, Pinko. Hurry. Don't miss the next pink car, but I need you to get these points, man. Me and you are a team. Every point we get.
You know I find this game boring.
Pinko, trust
Then
me.
why are we having fun?
Whoever gets the most points gets the first cupcake.
Hide. Are you just gonna like look over and he's gonna be like, set out his arms to the side and just like, look out and just kind of look around.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, it works every time.
It's so good. Do you know what's funny is the last time I drove on that stretch of the highway outside of Everett, there was in fact 2 pink cars, which is really funny. And I only know that because my daughter pointed them out. That's so funny.
Oh, that's
it's truly incredible.
It's probably the same cars too.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, who knows if the cars in 2023 were the same as the cars in 2050-ish, but yeah, I'm here for it. As you're all getting a little bit, or sorry, Zeph, were you saying something? Was there something you wanted to do or look for on the way in?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Pinko, I've already seen 27 pink cars.
No, there's no way I can win the game now. Oh no!
You gotta get looking.
Please give me the cupcake, please. Oh,
gotta get looking.
Oh no!
I'll give you a head start. I'll close my eyes.
Oh no! I really need the cupcake.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
I love how we had Pinko calm and now he's super stressed out.
Yeah. I would like to have it known to all that if anybody else was being gaslit, I would not be here for it. But because it is Spencer, as you all are getting very close, you're finding yourselves in a kind of an area of a number of different industrial buildings, various hangars and warehouses and all sorts of stuff. That seems to be like the primary, like pretty much anything that is left standing, other than basic residential, at least just in the part of the town that you've rolled into seems to be in that kind of style of building there. You do see Cortex. I'll say that you for sure, you and Pinko probably see one. We'll just say it onto the left-hand side of the vehicle. There is a warehouse that you drive by that does have that same 3-letter logo that you saw on the dirt bikes. Yes, yeah, you do see that NME logo on a warehouse. It's not too close, but it's like, say it's like 4 or 5 minute drive away from your destination.
Got you.
And speaking of your destination, as your GPS guides you to a building of astronomical proportions, and I do truly mean astronomical proportions, at least as it shows on your GPS screen. You roll up and you see a very interesting sight. You see a gate very similar to what you'd expect from any other kind of a nomad compound, bits of chain link and bits of wood and tires and all kinds of other sorts of things like that are piled up in a barricade type of fashion to create a perimeter fence. But this is long. It's probably half a mile long on either side of the main gate, a full mile long of the compound itself. And the building that is on the other side of this compound is about as big. This gate seems to, the fence seems to be blocking off a particular portion of it in that area there. And it is, for no other better description, fucking huge. Is absolutely massive. As you come up to the gate there are a couple of guards in long brown trench coats that are stood there, and they have some red armbands tied around them. A lot cleaner than you might have expected of nomads, but they roll down the or get you to roll down your window there. One of them stays with a gun pointed very much through the windshield of the car, and the other one comes up to the door and says, "State your business."
Yo, we're here for we have a delivery. I'm not gonna say Arasaka. Ajax sent us.
Udabara.
Here to see Ibarra from Ajax. Wait here. And the guy goes into a little shack beside the gate, and he seems to be talking with somebody on a screen. And after a few minutes, it's probably about 5 minutes or so, the gate opens up. And as the gate is opening up, the gentleman that was speaking to you points at one of the bay doors on the building and says, "Drive in through there. As soon as you get inside the door, turn the car off, get out. June will meet you there."
Green.
All right, that.
And as you are driving in, you start to get a sense of the level of operation that this particular nomad group seems to be in, and that is the vehicles. There is husks of cars. There is trucks, there is planes, there is boats, there is basically anything that is powered with a motor of any kind. They seem to have several versions of it, and as you get into the first bay door, you are expecting to see this massive, huge facility with all sorts of kind of things in it, but you find yourself in a kind of walled off garage area with not a whole lot of light in it. And as soon as you get the vehicle inside, the door closes behind you, and there is a number of scanners that give you a good a once over of yourselves, of the vehicles, and after a moment, the lights go green, a man door opens, and a gentleman walks out of the man door, followed by a couple of other folks in the similar gray trench coats, and starts to approach your vehicle.
Are we outside of our vehicle at this time? Or are we still sitting?
Yeah, I would assume. Did you guys all got out of the car?
So
Yeah.
as he pulled in, Ju finally sheathed her knife, finally feeling comfortable in a situation, and yeah, unbuckles, gets out as well with everyone else.
Yeah, in that case, I mean, revolver's tucked in, and guess where I'm headed to the door, walking towards the people. See what's going on.
I'll follow
Amazing.
suit.
Yeah.
The gentleman in front there, he is in the same kind of a gray coats that you or the brown coats that you have seen. His is a little bit shorter, cropped to about his waist. And he's got definitely seems to be more of like a flight suit type of an attire. He's got kind of like clasps and things like that all over him there. He's got a knife and a pistol strapped to a crossbody holster, and he has on some gloves with that seem to be used for just as much as doing work as they are for operating fine machinery. And he comes up to your group, and he kind of like looks around, and you notice that he's like a little bit skittish. He seems to be kind of like wringing his hands, and he says, "Yes, you're here from Ajax."
Yeah. Who are you?
Oh, I'm June Ibarra. You can call me Ibarra. That's it. Most people call me or Falco, but nobody calls me that anymore. You can call me June or Ibarra. And anyways, yeah. I'm an old friend of Ajax.
Mr. Ibarra, friend of Ajax, is a friend of mine. Nice to meet you. Cortex shakes his hand or tries to shake his hand, puts his hand out.
Yeah, and he'll introduce himself, and he's Ajax told me that you were coming, but he didn't particularly say why. Let's why don't we chat here? We can go to my my office here, and we can discuss a little bit. Here, follow me.
Preem. We start to follow, but Cortex follows back to speak to Alex real quick. Hey, yo, Alex. Yeah, you already know. Can you do a run on this, man? Let's figure out everything we can on him.
Yeah, I type in June Ibarra keywords. June Ibarra, Falco, possibly Padre. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Sebastian
Padre?
Ibarra, Padre.
Isn't Padre Spanish for friend or something?
His father.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Haywood fixer.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is.
Either way, I love that you're connecting dots like that. Salute.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No, the name came from somewhere else, but that's funny. I'll tell you this, he's not related to that gentleman. But why don't you roll a what role is that going to be? That's going to be like a net architecture roll. Criminology.
That's out the pods right now.
What is
I would love a cyber tech roll.
Yeah, you're
walking up to us?
following June up to his office to discuss what y'all are there for.
I see.
I'm gonna say that would be library search, most likely. Alex, if you would like to roll that.
Okay. That'd be a 16.
16 with your modifier.
It's the best
Yes.
night runner in Night City, man.
Awesome. Yeah, really. I mean, I did in fact pick a roll that you have like plus 11 too, so you're gonna get some info.
I'm fairly decent.
Yeah. So yeah, you do as you are walking to as you are walking up to the office, you do get a a couple things. The information that Ajax had kind of provided you, the top level information, seems to be accurate, and that he was a former trauma team pilot, very very decorated. He was working for trauma team as their extraction pilot for about 15 years, and had left after a there was an incident in which he was partially injured and did not return to work following that. And he is known for getting in and getting out very fast and very clean. That was kind of the record that he has on file there. Yeah, that's kind of what you get there. Your pings on the servers for any like criminal activity or any kind of like gang affiliations or anything like that come up empty. Seems like he's been relatively off grid since he left Night City.
So it's not Falco from Edge Runners either.
No. No. About 7 years ago, he left Night City, and yeah. I will say, keep in mind, timeline wise, this is like about 15-ish years ahead of the events of 2077. So,
these could be the
Yeah.
characters before.
Mayhaps,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I will say,
Padre would have been like mid-30s, mid-40s.
True. Yeah. It would have kind of been in that range there. Honestly, I forgot that Padre existed, so I just like the names. And because of his line of work, I was like, Falco's a cool name. So
he came
right
back
over my
clean,
own
though.
head. So yeah, it came back relatively clean. Nothing that comes to mind. Nothing that comes kind of immediately, at least as far as a kind of a cursory glance over records there. It's a pretty short walk up to the office that he has. The office that he has seems to be just above or just kind of off to the side of where this garage is. So it's only like 45 seconds or so for you to get up there. Is he any other kind of thoughts or questions prior to sitting down with June?
No, I just needed a rundown on who he was, who we were doing business with. I know Pinko's thinking about cupcakes for sure.
Where's the cupcakes? You said there'd be cupcakes there. I don't know where the cupcakes are.
Not until Canada.
You all are so boring today.
The as you get up to the office there, you start to see more of the kind of open area of this huge warehouse, and you start to see out in the middle of kind of one of the main areas there what seems to be a very large black plane that definitely seems to have a military origin of some kind, and it seems to be in the middle of being fixed or repaired or upfitted or something like that, but it definitely doesn't seem to be operational at the moment. And you see a number of other smaller kind of typical aircraft, single engine, double engine, stuff like that around there, and some other vehicles of kind of every there's literally stuff from like a pickup truck to like a semi truck and some military stuff, kind of everything in between there, other than like they don't have tanks. they don't have tanks, and they don't have like a fighter jet, but they seem to have a combination of quite a few different things in the building here. And yeah, that's kind of what you see there. And yeah, June invites you to sit down, and there's 2 or 3 other guys with him, but they're more so seem to be just kind of like people. He seems to want to have people close to him, and they're not. They don't seem to be involved in the conversation. But he kind of gestures in, and a big couch and a couple chairs in his office, and he guides you to have a seat. And yes, please, come on in. Yeah, what I like to give anybody that Ajax sends over here, a fair chance to let me know how I might be able to help them. Please, why don't you fill me in?
Where's the cupcakes?
You came here from Night City, or at the very least Seattle, for cupcakes?
Yeah.
At very least, Pinko did.
I thought there'd be cupcakes here.
It's accurate. We it's a big part of our mission. We came down here in search of cupcakes. We heard you guys had really nice kitchen facilities here, and yeah, where are the cupcakes?
I can't say
God
that.
damn it, Pinko.
Yeah, I can't say that that is something that no, we don't. We're not known for cupcakes.
Can you make cupcakes?
I mean, and he just kind of like turns and looks at like one of his guys. It's like, can we?
Cortex points at the guy he's looking at. You go make some cupcakes, man. Go make us ask again.
And the guy's like,
who is this?
Yeah. Okay. And one of the guys leaves like very confused, and is like, you can see like as he's like walking out of the room, he's like, how do I even start this process? And so June's like, okay.
There is more than the cupcakes.
I was curious if there was more than just that for your particular needs. Please, yeah, fill me in.
If I may?
You got it, Ju. You got it.
Ajax needs some cargo transported to Canada.
Oh. Okay.
And the thoughts of how can we get that cargo without drawing as much attention as possible. Hence, cupcakes.
Is this and you can see that he puts a hand to his brow, and it's a very shaky hand, and is this Delta to Delta? I'm imagining what he is asking.
Is that what he was asking?
Yeah,
that was
Delta
to
to
the
Delta
party.
will work.
It is the Delta to Delta run.
That is correct.
God damn it, Ajax. What? Yeah, we can. I told him I didn't want to fucking do this again. What did he tell you about? What does he need? I'm imagining it was very little.
Yes. The best I connected the dots on is transporting produce.
It's probably a little more than produce, though, with the way you're acting.
He always leaves this part for me to do, naturally. How much are you familiar with the affiliations of Agra and the other corporations in and around the Seattle proper area and this region of the NUSA?
I'd say I'm
Nothing.
unfamiliar.
Very minimal. Feel free to fill us in.
We
Mr.
are some
Barr.
Night City street rats and a science experiment, as far as I know. Looking at you.
She completely accepts the look of a science experiment. No second. She doesn't question it one bit.
Yep. Valid. And you are a long way from Night City. How did you?
It's a long
It's the
story.
whole story. Yeah.
You tell us about Agra and all of that. That's what we're interested in.
How about we swap stories?
Over cupcakes.
Once the cupcakes come in, we'll tell you a story. But first, let's get down to business, man.
All right. Fair enough. Where do I even begin? Agra.
Let's begin with what he didn't tell us.
Agra is altruistic in their intent, for the most part, as any company of any
Altruistic
size
core.
is. They start out to be at the very least, and I think that Ajax does have pure intentions for the most part. But as anybody who has pure intentions and a drive to accomplish a goal, they may be persuaded by other people with less than altruistic intentions. The long and short of it is growing anything green in this climate is very difficult. We have been fortunate that in this area of the northern United States and the lower part of Canada, that there is a more capacity and capability for the earth to provide sustainable growing than other parts of the NUSA. However, there is this pesky thing called an international border that does render the distribution of those fortuitous agricultural plots. Agra is a small outfit in Seattle. They are a large outfit north of the border. They are a larger outfit north of the border because they align with a particular group that I don't love dealing with. Some new friends of ours, Next Meta, they're an eco-technologies company. And the long and short of it is they grow things better than you'd be able to grow anything in the ground. Did you go to Ajax's facility in Seattle? Was
Yeah, we saw the plants. We saw the garden beds.
Yeah, those grow. I don't know how much any of you know about regular growing and such, but those grow in the matter of about 48 hours. They are supposed to grow in the span of about 4 to 6 weeks. And that particular revelation is thanks to his affiliation with the Next Meta company.
Let's see.
I will ask. I'll ask one of you to do a insight type of a check or like a perception type of a check. I'm gonna get one of you to roll.
Can I do that perception? I have a plus 15.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am doing the primary negotiations right now. That's a 16.
Ooh, that one.
Yes.
Incredible. Even with that, you will know that the abbreviation for Next Meta Eco Technologies is the letter N. the letter M, and the letter E.
So, that technology group is who we were stopped by on the road in?
They stopped you on the road in.
Yes.
They did.
Don't let go.
It's water under the bridge at this point. But it was a shock to see.
Do you fill him in on the whole kind of encounter?
Yeah, we give him the deets.
I'll look to Cortex on that one.
We'll give him the deets. We won't tell him. We told him we were there. We were Arasaka though.
That's clear.
So they are now policing the highways. Huh. Interesting. He's gonna just kind of like gesture at one of the guys standing off to the side there, and can you go get a team together here? We should probably do another sweep. Get a good sense of what's going on. That's news. I'm sorry, everyone. They have been a thorn in our sides for some time. We've had a tenuous partnership with them, and it has not. I'm just going to say it. I really don't like dealing with them, and I'm surprised Ajax has continued to work with them so closely. I'm imagining that the items that are to be taken across the border are some variation of an initiative between the two of them. That seems to be their largest pain point, is getting their technologies across the border. The scanners at the crossings and the ones across the length of the border, they're very robust, and they don't like to allow technologies or items that are not corporate sponsored across one of those borders. So
my suspicions about keeping the cargo legitimate on paper still very much founded.
Legitimate on paper, as in
we're going to Canada to get some cake.
It is possible. However, from my experience in a multitude of crossings, paperwork only goes so far. They do a scan of the items that you are carrying with you as well. So it is not impossible to do such a thing, but it would mean that it would require some spoofing of the items themselves to ensure that they are not detected. So,
which way are you going through the border? Just straight up the border crossing?
We have done this a great number of times in a variety of different fashions, all somewhat dependent on the types of items. Some require bigger vehicles or bigger, larger means of transportation, and therefore they are ones that we do by land or by boat. But some of the more smaller and agile, we do like to do by air, simply because we have means of traveling through the air that are much less detectable.
I was going to say, if there's a way to get them to Vancouver Island.
What you thinking?
If you go to Vancouver Island, then you can get to the mainland of Canada a lot quicker, a lot easier, and a lot less detectable.
That
Thing is, I don't know what the corporate presence is like on Vancouver Island, because I've never been up here before. So it might just be a crapshoot.
Well, we can do some recon. I will actually, and he just kind of like he pulls up a terminal, and you see him kind of quickly tap away, and you see him as he's tapping away. He seems to be very spirited in his message that he is sending out. He's like, I've reached out to Ajax to see what the fuck it is that we're actually transporting, because who knows what that could actually be this time.
It could be anything from a small
It could
crate
be a
to
bomb.
a small house.
No, Ajax isn't that that type of an individual to be transporting bombs. Thankfully, I will say that we've done probably about 11 or 12 of these crossings, and the majority of have been produce or means to create produce, and so we haven't had to do any. We haven't had any arms or anything
You never
like
know.
that.
I heard you can make potatoes into bombs.
Potatoes.
Yeah, hot potatoes indeed.
Hot potatoes.
Nuclear
Don't tell that to
hot
Pinker,
potatoes.
though. That might become
Thermonuclear
Pinker's
hot
new
potato.
favorite vegetable.
And I want you to know that the next time in any tabletop capacity at all that I have to create a bomb, I'm calling it a baked potato. In regards to a
Nice.
nuked potato. That's very funny. I really
That's
like
amazing.
that. I'm writing that down. That's actually so funny. Yes, so fortunately, like I said, we have not had any arms-based shipments that have gone through aggro. We have done arm-based shipments. We try not to do them cross-border because
The obvious.
yes, even with, there not being a lot of, ongoing corporate war or anything like that at the current point in time, people get a little bit touchy when there are large amounts of munitions moving in any capacity.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he receives a ping back from Ajax, it seems, and he kind of like furrows his brow, and he kind of like thinks for a second, and his kind of like hand again kind of starts tapping nervously on the desk there, and then he looks back at all of you with a very like piercing stare. How did you guys get here from Night City? Why are you in Seattle?
Why do you
Why
want to
were
know?
you in Seattle?
Well,
I've shared quite a bit about us and our operation and how we do things. I think that it is time that you share a little bit about yours.
I want to know why you want to know.
I'm sure that you do.
We drove here. What do you mean, how'd we get here? We just told you. We drove here. Your people harassed us on the way in.
no. How did we get to Oregon from Night City?
Correct. I'm wondering why you are all
How'd
no
we get to
longer in
Washington
Night
State?
City.
Yeah.
A series of
An
unfortunate events.
experimental project.
Long and short of it, sci-tech problems.
At the mention of SciTech, he goes from nervous to like you can tell that he's like very much trying to gather himself, and he's
I knew
like,
there.
you're saying that, or yeah,
Or Alex is.
yeah, yes, yeah, Yeah.
Maybe we should table this for now until cooler heads prevail.
No, it's
Are we the cargo?
no. No, you aren't. I do need a moment. I need to talk with Ajax, and we need to kind of get a bit of a plan sorted. And he told me the dimensions of the package are small, probably about a suitcase, roughly in size. So we can do this by plane. Plane's probably the easiest, but at the end of the day, this is up to you. How you want to do this. The resources of my team here are will be at your disposal. Why don't you go downstairs? You can talk with one of my technicians, and they can point you in the direction there. We'll need to outfit a something for you anyway, and it'll probably take us a couple of days to do this and get this all sorted here. So we'll yeah, and he's like he's rattled. He's hearing that your presence in Seattle has anything to do with SciTech has left him quite rattled. You can go down and talk with Jefferson. Jefferson's going to be the guy you want to talk to. And he kind of like gives you directions on how to go down and find him in the main building.
Make sure to let the guy who's went off to make cupcakes, make sure to let him know where we are.
Yeah, I'll point him in that direction. Yeah. Thanks. I guess that remains to be seen.
Can Cortex engage this dude one-on-one just to pick his brain a bit more?
Yeah, absolutely.
He was going to kind of herd Pinky out of the room.
What? No. Don't come here.
So AZ went out for a breath of air. Zhu and Pinky Zhu is dragging Pinko out of the room. And then Cortex, you want to have a one-on-one chat with him?
Yeah, definitely. Mystery Bar, man. I see you all shook up. Why don't we have a seat? Let's have a chat, me and you.
Yeah, sure. What's
definitely. Up? What got you shook so much? This mention of SciTech and things like that. I see us getting to you. What exactly did Ajax tell you?
Ajax told me the size of the package. That wasn't. I just kind of have enough experience of dealing with Ajax to know the types of things that he likes to move around there. Do you know anything about cybernetic technologies and their history?
Yeah, that's definitely why I want to sit down with you. I feel like you know a lot more than I know, and I'm always about being educated. When somebody knows a lot more than I know, you're an asset to me. Why don't you fill me in on some things?
Do I overhear this conversation?
Are you actively searching for it?
You would be out of the room. You would probably see Zhu and Pinko come down, but see that Cortex is still in the room. So I imagine that the two of you have kind of connected in some fashion through your interfaces there. If you wanted to like ping Cortex and see if he would let you in on the convo, you could. But otherwise, I'm sure, yeah. I'll leave that to you and Cortex.
I won't pry.
Fine if you do, 100%. But like, definitely,
you could send Cortex so. like a you good like type of a.
Yeah. Everything fine?
Can old boy hear me? Ibarra, can he hear me talking to Alex?
I would imagine
No,
that
it's
you're
just like a
like,
More
text,
text.
yeah, you're like you're like texting, yeah.
brain
Yeah.
text, if you will.
Brain text.
I just text Alex back, says, everything's Nova. Just digging for more information from this Ibarra guy. And I tell Alex, come on up. I mean, I feel like Alex honestly is great at helping me dig for information anyway. So
Just send cream, and then I come back.
Awesome. So he spends a couple of minutes and he kind of goes through what like a lot of the kind of general knowledge of cybernetic technologies history is, that at the kind of tail end of the last couple of years, they had made a point to kind of get profit wherever they could. They knew that they were going quite into the red, and so they definitely focused on profit over quality control with both their medical technologies and their security technologies. Some of the security technologies were ones that were used by the trauma team, and as well as some of the kind of like medical technologies for doing triage on the systems, or on the people that they were coming across. And he had seen quite a few different instances of people not only being unable to be like revived because of faulty technologies, or by the reason that they called the trauma team in the first place was because of something gone awry when it came to a sci-tech piece of technology. And I will get I'll actually get you, Cortex, and AZ, since you'd be in the room as well. I'm gonna get the two of you to make a like a persuasion. Yeah, we'll say a persuasion roll.
which one am I rolling?
Still D10. And roll your persuasion. Your
17 total.
17 total. Okay. Your persuasion, Cortex, is plus 7.
15.
15 total.
Yeah.
You rolled a what, sorry?
No, you got it.
Okay. He kind of like pauses for a bit of time, and then he says, I wasn't quiet about SciTech and what I saw them doing. And if you know anything about corporations, they don't like it when people criticize them. Especially when you go to your friends, your media friends, and your fixer friends, and your corpo friends, and you tell them all about it. And I knew I should have just shut the fuck up and grin and bear it. But well, they came after me for it, and I knew what I was doing that day, and I knew when I left that my bird was in good peace. The rest of my team died. I shouldn't have made it out.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I personally, man to man, I just feel you. I feel you did what was necessary. You exposed the truth with the big bad corpo that something we already know, but you gave us a more, a bit of a more in-depth insight to that world. You lost your men, but it was for a good cause, yeah?
For a good cause.
Truth.
It didn't do shit. They're still out there doing it. And I had to go and make myself scarce, leave my family behind. For what?
That, my
Oh.
friend, is the vicious cycle of these things, right? Seems as no matter what you do in this day and age, only tiny impact,
Yeah. And then some
Again, I
things
am
we
sorry.
just, can't control. I know things about Psytech that would make Militech and Arasaka blush, but as long as you're under the corp's thumb, you can't really say anything.
Well, it's kind of the reason I like working with Ajax. Even if his modus operandi is not one that I particularly agree with every time, I do appreciate that the direction Agra and Next Meta have been going is in the direction of providing a greener pasture for people to live a life not under the thumb of the bigger corporations. The fact of life that corporations are going to exist in the world that we live in, that is not something I am blind to, but it can be better. Would like it to be better. So, I don't want to fucking talk about this anymore. You go deal. I gotta deal with Ajax, and I got shit I gotta do.
Good chat, man. We appreciate your time. You sort that out, yeah? Chat again soon.
He just nods and reaches into his desk for a bottle of very dark liquor, and pours himself a very heavy and hearty shot, and takes one before the two of you have left the room. And that is where we will leave Mr. Ibarra. Zhu and Pinko, how are you two doing?
Oh, what do you mean I still have to wait for the cupcakes? I just want them now.
Cupcakes take time. What is it, like an hour, 40 minutes?
I don't know. I just always eat them.
Do you have any sense of patience?
What's that?
You know the answer to that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, seeing that this is a nomadic group of people, I wanted to ask around, see if anyone recognized my tattoo, as she gestures to her head.
Why is that?
It's the last gift I ever got from my parents and my family.
These
Before I
two
never
together.
saw
And it's just a boring picture?
I'm sure there's more going on than just the image.
I mean, Pinko's gonna like poke at it.
There is the EM threading all around the edge of the tattoo.
It doesn't look that special
It's
to me.
pretty cool.
Just a picture.
In fairness, it is on the side of her head, so it's in a spot that absolutely hurt.
What's the shape of the tattoo again? Or what does it look like?
I have. It's this.
Okay.
I just replied to that post in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Right. Okay.
And I think that's a good enough design that we can use it.
Sure. Okay.
Hi.
It's just a bunch of lines.
It may seem like it, but as far as I know, it connects me to my family and to the lineage of, I don't want to say assassins, but it definitely feels like we were very much assassins. As she looks back in hindsight, as she was very clearly an assassin as a child.
You not have family?
I had a family up until I was 12 years old. I was called called to a temple for practice, training, and teachings, and my family wasn't there. The previous
sad.
day, they tattooed my head. I was in a lot of pain that next day, emotional, physical, and spiritual.
Sad.
It is.
What
Never,
the fuck?
I've never had a family. Other than, well, Cortex, but yeah, I've never had a family.
Well,
It's sad.
seems like Cortex is more of a family than I had.
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine Cortex would leave you at the side of the road suddenly one day
Oh,
without
he
coming
has
back
for me
hours later to pick
oh.
you up.
Yes. He lets me have fun time sometimes.
And she's reminiscing on the scars she has on her body because that's all she has. And if you're paying any attention, you can see her eyes darting between her scars as her hands run over them.
Well,
I hope I can find them, or at least find some kind of answer.
Pico is not the guy for this moment.
Oh,
I fucking love.
right answer.
I love that Joe's like, yeah, my whole family like either died or abandoned me, and like I've been on my own for all these kind of years. And Pinko's like, sad.
That's tough.
That's
fucking-
funny.
That's very, very funny. Terrible, but very funny. Fuck.
well, I mean, do you know what happened? Like, who killed your family?
I don't even know if they're dead. I don't even know if they're alive.
Well, if you ever want to have some fun, and Pinko's gonna pull out like one of the big knives or swords or whatever he got from last session. He's gonna pull it out and then just like a sheet and then put it back on. And he's just like, we'll have some fun.
Yeah, that
Aw.
actually does sound like some fun.
That's sweet in a way.
It's a sweet gesture. We have two crazies in the party. That's all I'm saying. Yo.
Shu doesn't deny it. She knows she's crazy.
Different tiers are crazy.
Absolutely.
I am going to get Zhu. I am going to get you to roll a Let's get you to roll a human perception.
Aha. I'm at 18. 21.
21. As you're looking around, and kind of just like you're talking with Pinko as you're kind of just slowly walking through, and kind of giving him the story on your on your kind of like origins and whatnot. There is a guy that seems like people carry themselves differently when they're from different kind of walks of life, and such, and groups of nomads tend to be just that, people of different walks of life and different kind of groups there. You do see a guy that seems to carry himself, all of his movements are very like precise. They're very they're very calculated. He's very intentional about the way that he moves and such. If you wanted to kind of go up and just kind of chat with him, what would you, if you were to do that, what would you want to say?
So I'm imagining she's looking at this crowd of people, and then she sees the posture, the movements of someone who is an assassin, someone who's trained, someone who's above recognition.
Yeah, you see a guy and he's basically doing some he's like organizing some bits of kind of machinery and whatnot. But it's the way that he moves, you can tell that he's very very calculated and very precise in what he does. Not he's not thinking about every move that he's making. He's making a lot of his moves kind of subconsciously, which is something that within training that you're in. So yeah,
I definitely go over and excuse me, may I bother you for a moment?
just kind of like gives you a look over his shoulder. What?
Do you recognize this? And she gestures to the tattoo on her head.
He kind of continues doing what he's doing, and as you have gotten closer there, you see that he's like organizing like kits of gear for it's just kind of like putting like kind of like basically like there's medical kits, and he's outfitting them into like packs for like basic kits for people. And so he's kind of just continues, and he's going through and he's stuffing like a bandage into this thing and so on and so forth. And he looks over and the scorpions. What?
Well, that's more than I knew previously.
You didn't know that you had a scorpion tattooed on the side of your head?
Yes. You'd be surprised what you can't see when you look in a mirror.
He's just gonna kind of like give you an interesting look there, and he's kind of like reach down and it's like this is kind of shiny, I guess. And he gives you like a it's like a bottle of like what's it called, like a disinfectant, but it's like very bright clear bottle that like has a bit of a reflection. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if this helps you. He said, yes, it's the scorpions.
Are you familiar? What are you familiar about the group? I received this tattoo when I was very young.
Oh. I haven't seen one in a long time. They're not from around here. I met some on the East Coast, on the other side of the country when I was doing some work over there. I don't know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
I see.
I haven't seen one around here in a while. I'm assuming you kind of know what your family, I guess. You kind of know
Family
what
would be the right definition, and I certainly have an idea what I'm getting into. I know it's not going to be pretty.
Okay. Yeah, I don't got much for you, but
that's certainly more than I knew previously. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, would I be able to pick up one of those first aid kits? Do you have a station where I can exchange eddies for some? Eddies for one?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can go and talk to Jefferson. He's kind of our logistics guy. He's probably be the one to chat with about, and that's the guy that you guys are all going to go see. He's basically the quartermaster of the the group. So
I'm gonna look back and see where Pinky is gone.
Yeah, great question, Pinko. In the 9 seconds that you have been undetended, where have you gone?
It's the 9 seconds.
Anything at all that would remotely catch his attention, or he'd just go.
There is Big Machine. There is Big
Machine.
Guys. There is
Big Machine.
there is a truck that looks like it is outfitted for like bashing its way through a wall.
Oh, I would 100% try to get into that.
You're gonna try and get into that.
Yeah,
amazing.
in the 9 seconds that she was looking away.
Yeah, I love that. Make a make like a dexterity type of a roll here. I'm gonna say like we'll say like a dexterity type of a roll. What do we want to call that? Make a stealth roll.
All right.
because I think big man with bright pink arm is sneaking around. 13. You get up to you're like in awe, like looking at this thing, and it's like a troop transport truck with a big pusher grill, like kind of like on the front of a cop car, but like ×3, like huge pusher grill on it. It's like a battle bus kind of a machine type of thing. And by battle bus, I mean bus outfitted for battle, not battle bus as in Fortnite.
Sure.
I would like to make that very clear distinction.
Whatever you say.
Like apocalyptic bus is probably a better description of it, like zombie game type of a bus. And you get up to like the door there, and you're about to open it there, and a hand just like you like pulling open the door, and a hand like pushes the door closed. It's like, can I help you?
Yeah, I want to have fun.
It certainly looks like. Who are you? Where the fuck did you come from?
Pinko!
Somewhere. I came from somewhere. Please let me hide, please.
This isn't a fucking playground, guy. Like, where these are like, and he's like grab your hand, like taking it off of the, like, these aren't just, you can't just drive our vehicles around the compound. Like,
Sure I can.
No.
I have cupcakes coming soon. You can have one.
And he kind of like looks over and sees you. Like, is he with you?
Pinko! Oh, there you are.
By this time, probably Cortex and AZ, you're probably coming from like the main facility there, out into the area. You just hear Zhu yelling Pinko over top of the kind of like din of the camp.
Oh God, what are they?
I turned my back for 9 seconds. I counted this time.
It's like Miss Weasley's like red letter to Ron. Where have you been?
100% how this is.
I love it. Yeah, Cortex and AZ. What are you guys doing?
Well, I think that's our cue.
Pinko, my man, where you been?
Been so bored.
Did you get your cupcakes, man?
No, I don't have any cupcakes, and it's so devastatingly sad.
Cortex just starts yelling at the people around. Hey, man, where's my man's cupcakes? Get this guy some cupcakes. You know, just starts yelling.
The guy that's got his hand like firmly planted on the door of this bus. He's like, "Who the fuck are you guys? What are you talking about? We just let people free reign around the camp. Why are you here?"
We were sent by Ajax.
To get cupcakes.
We are
Your senpai.
soccer.
No.
I didn't say that. I was just. Yeah, I didn't say that.
You're sent by Ajax. Did you already talk to June?
Yes, we are currently waiting for things to be resolved as
He told
He
us we
has
have
things
free
to
reign
do.
of the facility, man. We can do whatever and use whatever we want while we're here.
I'm 100% sure he didn't tell you that. Where did
Persuasion
he just
check.
Yeah, sure. You a persuasion check. Yeah, sure.
Oh, this is gonna be a high DC.
Let me roll. Which of these are the D10?
Yeah.
Yeah, D10. You got a +7.
Alright.
A lot of persuading happening.
Let us know if it's a 10.
It is an 8.
Oh,
Is that
altogether?
the plus?
Yeah, with that. So 10 or 8 with the 10.
8 plus 7, did I say it was? So 15. Yeah, he's like, wonderful. I am glad that you seem to be in the good graces of June. However, you can't just walk around the fucking camp. So I'm sure that he told you to do something. He doesn't exactly let people just roam around for no reason there. Are you looking? Can Can I point you in some direction?
First things first, man. Where the fuck are my boys' cupcakes?
There's
You mother. Go ahead.
there's supposed to be someone running around making cupcakes kind of confused and frantically.
As you say that, and keep asking about these cupcakes, there's this dude that runs out from the main facility, and he's got two mugs in each hand with like the rings, he's got like one mug like this and another mug like this, and he's like he like runs out and he's like June said that you were gonna go see Jefferson, but you're not over there. Oh, Jefferson, you found them. I'm sorry. Here. And he just like
Cinco,
hands over
your cupcakes.
and there is the equivalent of a Twinkie in a mug. These I don't know what you meant by cupcakes. Does this and he's just gonna like put them on the ground and then like run away.
I am going to grab a cup of cake and enjoy the cup of cake.
Incredible.
Nico's gonna pick one up, grab it, inspect it, and go like, look over at Cortex, really confused, and be like, "These are how they looked in like the home."
Well, we're heading up to Canada to get the good cupcakes.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't end!
Oh my god.
It never does. It never does.
The gentleman with his hand on the bus door says, "Oh, okay. This makes
Infinitely more sense.
ever so slightly a little bit more sense. Yeah, I am Jefferson, quartermaster here. It sounds like you probably need to get a vehicle of sorts figured out for whatever the fuck it is you're doing for Ajax. It's always the case with that fucking guy." Yeah, that's what June told you.
From the sounds of it, it's an airplane.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Cortex speaks it, but I'll gladly take this tank right here.
That's not a tank.
No, thank you. That one's mine. Go fuck yourself. Take your hand off of it. And he just takes on a rag and he's polishing it. And it's a very much like a military vehicle, like certainly not a polishable car, but he's very much he's very particular about this vehicle, it seems.
That's his baby.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, thank you for your kind words about it. Don't ever touch it ever again. No. Sir, too many times you touched this fucking thing.
Can I just pick Pinko up?
I was gonna say the grappling hook is just slowly.
As it's slowly going forward, you and Pinko are going the opposite direction.
So yeah, the hand stays in the same place and Pinko is just moving away. That's funny. So yeah, we don't have I don't have a lot of planes. I think I'll talk to June about that here. We probably needed a couple of days to get all that sorted and figure out exactly what you need it outfitted for. Oh, actually, I think I have something that you guys can help me out with. And he's like a little bit more excited than makes sense. And he's like, come on. You're gonna, he's gonna point to Pinko. He's like, I think you're gonna like this one. Yeah, keep your hands to yourself though.
Pinko's gonna grab as many of the cups of cake as he can and be like, okay.
So Pinko has 3 of them, Joe has 1 of them.
Is that right?
He starts walking, and again, this is you guys are in the kind of the middle of the camp, and he's walking you to the western side of the camp there, and kind of walking along that side. As you're going along, you're seeing like the various kind of mechanics bays, outfitting all kinds of different types of vehicles. Some seems to be just kind of doing your regular repairs and such. Some seems to be doing pretty intentional upfitting. And as you're kind of getting closer to the end there, you start to hear like very loud engines, like louder engines than you've heard on pretty much anything. And he says, we don't have a traditional type of a group here. You know, we don't even really necessarily call ourselves a clan of nomads, so to speak. We just tend to work in the same way there, you know, for familiarity's sake. But we do kind of like to.
Guess what, John?
She's just yelling, "Shut up, John!"
That is great background ambiance for the camp. Is fuck, get your shit together, John. We tend to settle our disagreements and such with a. He kind of just like laughs, a show of force, so to speak. We tend to bet on it every once in a while. So you all seem to have a unique set of skills. And as you kind of are now getting to the end of the camp there, the roar of engines is like deafening.
You will be adjusting her ear protectors, so as they get closer, the voices are crystal clear and the engines are getting quieter.
Yeah, it's definitely very noticeable. Definitely very loud and a lot there. Are the other three of you do anything, saying anything as he's kind of talking about this?
Pinko's getting very excited with the loud noise that is approaching.
He says show of force, so Cortex is just loading up his revolver.
No, sorry. Perhaps the wrong use of words. Not that. And as he says not that, he like pushes open this like gate on the other side there, and he says, all I really need to know is, do you guys want to do 2 wheels or 4? And like the moment that he says 2 wheels or 4 and he's opening up the gate there, these 2 cars, or it's a car and a bike, kind of side by side there, like blast down the runway that is along the edge of this camp. And there is one, you see from the bike, there's a guy driving it, and then there's another person on the back, and he's like trying to kick at the other car that is driving on the road beside. The car is like, you see the guy like loading up some kind of a contraption to push at this bike there, and then all of a sudden both of them explode, and another car from behind drives up with some form of like a rocket launcher or something like that fixed onto the top of it. And all these cars are going way faster than any other car that you have seen driving on the streets of Night City.
Do you got a demo derby running back here?
Kind of.
They definitely look like they're having fun.
Yeah, that one does, and he points at the car that's not flaming. The car that has an NME logo on the side of it. And he's like, we haven't been doing too well in these races over the last couple of weeks. We don't really have a whole lot of people who are good drivers that what is the way to
Ready to party.
I don't want to say the word expendable because that's not what I mean, but willing to test their mettle, so to speak.
Are
we
you
do it
looking
that-
for a win against them?
Yeah, basically. $1,000 a race, 1,000 eddies a race, per participant. So, if you want to, we're welcome to. We got another one starting in about 2 hours.
At that moment, Zhu looked over to Pinko, and
Oh
I
my
assume Pinko looked back at Zhu.
Pinko's just gonna look over to
fun?
Cortex and goes, "Please, can I? Please, please."
Definitely. Cortex pulls the gang aside. I've got a whole scheme cooked up for this. We can walk out with a lot more eddies than they're trying to even give us. This is a great idea. I think Zhu and Pinko should definitely hop in these vehicles. Alex, I got a plan. Trust.
Are you
This is a great
thinking
idea.
Alright.
bike? Because I'm thinking bike.
Is that a Quadra Thunder X modified?
It is. Yeah, that's modified is a nice way to put it.
Yeah, they don't usually come with a machine gun in their front hood.
Oh, that's just for testing. Yeah, no, I mean under the hood. We like to make these things go about as fast as they can. And you guys kind of take a look around there, and there's some of these mechanics bays that have there's bottles of what look to be something perhaps a little bit more explosive than nitrous. There is giant engines that have no business going in a car, all sorts of kind of things kind of put in here. So if you guys want to get rowdy, we can get rowdy.
How many eddies do we have currently? I know Ajax gave us some eddies.
Yeah, you got a little bit of walking around cash. He gave you 500 eddies.
Is there enough to bet? 'Cause Cortex not going to drive. I think, like I said,
Yeah.
the betting is where it's at.
Yeah.
We know.
You literally have like a haggle skill, as a
That's what I'm
as a
saying.
mixer, right? So yeah, you could totally do that.
And is Zhu a good driver? Can you drive?
I have a
you
very
just-
high reflex skill. No
Okay,
driving
cool.
skills, but very good reflex.
So what if Alex net runs some shit on the vehicles, controls that
Ooh.
shit? We fucking rig the
Good.
shit out of this. I go bet our money.
I be defensive with my fists and knife.
That's what I'm saying. And Pinko kills people, or gets them off the road. You know, to make it nicer. And I just bet
Just
some
having
money,
fun
man.
one way or the other, regardless if you will agree with it.
I think a toggle would be more preferred, but I see where you're at.
Hey, listen, we need some good drivers, and if you prove that you're a good enough driver there, well, we actually need to do a run to get some particular parts that probably be helpful for your operation with our mutual friends. So prove yourself out there, and then maybe we put those skills to the test again, but on a little bit less, well, maybe not less, but a little bit different type of a dangerous job. Y'all in?
Sound like fun, Pinko?
Yes, of course.
Are you good being shotgun on the bike?
Well,
You get a shotgun if you ride shotgun, Pinko.
Yeah, this is a very literal interpretation of the word shotgun.
Yes, I believe there is a shotgun mounted to the bike.
I
I
do.
just want you to think about one thing, kid. I want you to imagine all these other vehicles as cupcakes, and you got to eat them.
Yeah.
I- of
Can
course,
you do it?
of course, of course, of
I
course.
knew you were the man for the job, Pinko. That's why you're my
And
favorite.
Pico's gonna like go down and like pick up one of the cups of cakes that he dropped, because he dropped all of them the moment he saw the cool fast cars with shooties on them.
Yeah.
And so
Those,
he's
like,
gonna
shards of ceramic in with the Twinkie.
yeah. Anyway, he's gonna pick back that go pick up one of the cupcakes that was dropped, and he's just gonna then resume to eat it.
At this point, Ju has finished hers and handed the cup back to the quartermaster politely.
Alex, is there
I
any way
love
you
it.
can hack this thing and keep the wheels on the road? The best runner in Night City, man.
You gas me up too much. Well, I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Uh, let me
Last- Go
go
ahead.
to the bathroom real quick.
You do what you
I
gotta
say
do.
this. I'm actually looking for like an Ethernet portal.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do, I'm gonna get you to do a, what would that be? Probably some kind of a stealthy check. Yeah. I'm gonna get you to roll stealth and cyber tech.
You gave me a box work, and there ain't no box.
21
Let's go.
Nice. On stealth?
on the stealth. Yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
Oh, what do I go with?
And my cyber tech. Oh, here we go. I've got a plus 14 to this.
I
can
noticed.
write this.
Mm-hmm.
Also a 21.
Nice.
Yeah, you do kind of a walk down there, and you make it that you're looking for a washroom to use, and you're kind of like, do some kind of asking around there, and people point you in a direction there, and as you kind of go around the corner of one of the mechanics bays, you see that there is a terminal on the wall there, and there's just enough of like an alcove where this kind of like, where there's like a pillar that's right beside it there, that you can kind of like lean up against the wall and like tuck your port
Yeah.
in,
Sort
like
of
underneath your
Lean against the
arm.
wall.
Yeah, exactly.
You pull out like a vape.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can look unassuming for sure. And yeah, you can jack in.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So last thing before we hit the race, Cortex hits everybody on the little, mind phone or whatever. Pulls it up. He's like, "Yo, send me your eddies. I'm trying to bet big. There's no way we can lose." That's up to the squad if they want to send them over. I'm gonna bet the money though. That's totally betting on.
Oh, that
500.
Ju doesn't have a implanted interface, so she didn't get that message.
Well, I say that right
Well,
now.
I'm still by YouTube.
You're
I was
also
gonna
right
say,
next to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. Right now, yeah, Zhu, Pinko, and Cortex are all kind of right beside each other. So
Then I said shoot it over to Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I send over 500.
Yeah,
Cool.
she'll do the same.
Cool. And then I imagine Pinko hooks it up. Does he have any?
I'm pretty.
Karen,
I'm pretty sure all of Pinko's finances is handled by Cortex.
I'd agree. All right. Cortex
It's
makes
a
his way to
joint
the
bank
betting
account.
booth. Yeah,
Your representative pay.
we can call it a joint bank account. Cortex takes care of Pinko, and that's it. That's what that's
Pinko
it.
does what Pinko does best.
Pinko's well fed and has great weapons attached to his body. He's happy.
Exactly.
So Alex, I am going to say for For this particular one that you have found, it doesn't seem to be a terribly complex net architecture. There seems to be 3 floors. The first one being a password. And if you wanted to breach past that one, that is your
Back door.
Yes. Yeah, so do your roll there.
Okay. That is a 9.
Is a 9. It does get past. The next part here. Gosh, this is in so many different places. Where'd it go? The next one is you do find that there is a bit of ice. It is what do I tell you about this is the question.
What can they figure out from the ice?
This is a great question. You basically you have to defeat it. You notice that it is a raven. It's a bird. You see the icon of a black bird adorned in plate armor, is wielding a glowing white lance, and
Oh. So is this a program or an enemy netrunner?
It is a program.
Okay.
And it dereses a single defender program the enemy has resed at random. So it would only do your it would only do your what's it called? Backdoor. That's the only one you've used so far. And then it does 5 damage to direct to your netrunner brain.
Ooh, that hurts.
Okay, where's that? Is that health?
You should have a. I think it is. You're looking at it on
the companion app?
Yeah, I just track it as your health for right now, because honestly, I don't know if there's a separate one.
First damage.
I think it is, yeah. It's a humanity loss, mayhaps. I don't. Anyhow, it's not a terribly difficult program to overwrite or to deal with.
Okay. I don't know if this counts. Maybe we can flavor it. Maybe we can't.
Yeah,
but I do have an installed program called ASP, which says destroys a single program installed on the enemy netrunner's cyber deck at random. But since there's not an enemy netrunner and it's just one program.
No, that counts.
Ha-ha!
Nice.
Yeah, you can delete the program.
Okay. So I just wiped that.
Perfect. And then there is a control node on the 3rd floor.
Awesome.
So
I'm here.
it has a DV to pass. It is a security drone. And you can yeah, it's the control node. It's a control node for the security drone. So if you would like to try and overpower it, to use it, or to disable it, then you are welcome to. Or if you just want to note that it is there and leave it alone, then you could do that too.
Well, that's not what I'm going for right now. So, am I insulated within the system enough from cloaking prior to not be noticed?
Yeah, you're plugged in, and yeah, nobody here has noticed you. Like I said, it's not a very in-depth or detailed or high security system. So
Yeah, I'll ignore it for now then. I've only got one net action left this turn, so
yeah. So if you wanted to, that's all in this particular area. That seems to be all that there is. You do, as you're poking around in here, you do notice that this is a control terminal for one of the mechanics. For one of the mechanics bays. And it seems that this is one of the bays that is owned by an NME team. But it's not part of
racing
the
against
main
enemy.
This is not part of the main team there, or not part of the main base. This is just kind of a subsystem specific to the team.
Oh.
Okay, so how many people are we racing against?
You're not sure. You gotta pick out. They gotta go pick on a car or pick on a thing, and you got some time to upfit it or outfit it as you see fit as well.
I guess I'll just quick ping Cortex. How many are we going against?
Cortex leans over to the guy there. He's like, "Hey man, how many vehicles are we going up against?"
Well, let's go and see who all is participating in this next run.
Cortex shoots Alex a message back. Be with you in a minute.
And as he kind of the car that you had seen that had blown up the other two vehicles that were fighting kind of pulls back around there, and the guy, there's a guy that is hanging out the driver's side, and he's just NME, and they're all kind of there seems to be like quite a powerful chant going through the kind of garage areas that are the enemy crew. Jefferson kind of goes and consults with a couple different of the mechanics, and he says, "There's looks like there's going to be one more race happening for the rest of the day. There's going to be you, however many vehicles you want to run, if that's one or two or three, I don't really care, but whatever you decide to do. And then there's going to be one other one here that they are going to field. It sounds like these guys are going to run again, and there might be one more. I think there's a third. At absolute most, there'd be a fourth. At absolute most, there'd be a fourth.
For sure. So, at most 4 vehicles.
Yeah, including 3 others and then you. However, you want to run one or you want to run 2.
You 2 are riding together, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Good. And where do we place our bets?
Oh, we'll get you situated on that here. We do those here down the once we get everybody locked in. So I'd be happy to hear shortly.
I shoot Alex a text, just letting her know. Or at most, but aim for 5 or 6 just in case. A little over.
Yeah, I'm gonna send. Be sure to send our vehicle's signatures, so I don't hack them.
Got you.
Very good call.
And Cortex takes snapshots.
Cerebral screenshot.
Photo mode. It exists in 2077.
Yeah, you just gotta go like this. Blink twice.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so what are you guys thinking for your own particular vehicle? You're thinking a bike, a car, truck, what are you thinking?
I was thinking bike, Pinko on the back, and we can use the arm for some incredible mobility.
Yeah.
Pinko
So mechanically, the difference essentially is bike is faster and more nimble, but
You're open.
armor is not a conversation.
And you have a bomb on you, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I do count as anti-tank tech.
Yeah, this would be one of the first iterations in which your armor could encounter something that could in fact set it off.
Yes.
So we'll cover that when that happens. Yeah, what's up?
How do you win this? Is it first place, or is it everybody dies and the last man standing is a thing, or what are the rules?
Yeah, well, I mean, generally it's ranked, like any other race that you might bet on, but it does tend to be who gets to the end, and then we work on the ranking system after. But as you can see with our last race, there's only one car that made it to the end, so
got you.
Easy to divide the winnings. Yeah, there's been times where a couple have made it all the way, and then it's kind of distributed as such. But generally, the winner takes all.
So key to the game, Pinko. Everybody's a cupcake. Good to know.
The Mac tube now holds 5.
Yeah, is there what type of, I guess what we got a bike over here, and he pulls you over, and there's a it's a big bike. I mean they've pointed kind of in the direction of one of the larger bikes that they have to kind of take the weight of Pinko and his additional accessories. Which is
it like a big ass cruiser?
It's the size of a big ass cruiser, but it's got quite a big engine in it, and it's also got a large a bottle of something bolted onto the side of it. Yeah, essentially a boost of sorts. And they power the thing on, and it rumbles the ground that you all are standing on. It's
I like this.
It's like the equivalent of I don't know if you guys know what a Dodge Tomahawk is.
Oh,
if that name rings a bell to you, but I'll send it to you. It's basically they put a Viper engine in a truck or in a bike.
That's cool as hell.
This isn't. It's not quite this, but we'll just use this as the frame of reference. This thing is actually so sick. They do in fact have like
one of these
running and driving models of this. But yeah,
Is
I'll
this
put it in the
kind of what we're
Not
working with?
street legal.
No, but fortunately we're on a test airstrip of what is essentially a military base and not a street. So,
I mean, technically, this thing does have four wheels, but I can see why you call it two.
yeah, I mean, yeah, two wheels is more the architecture of the machine more than the anyway. Yeah, it's in the two-wheel category.
Definitely is. I will like to sit on it and get comfortable with the handles and everything.
Yeah. This one is extended, so it does take two people. It does have like it's not like a sidecar. But it is like almost like a saddle seat in the rear. The driver does kind of lay on top of the engine, and then the passenger, i.e. Pinko, will kind of like sit on kind of like a saddle seat on the back of it. Any you guys want to equip this thing with anything in particular, or how do you want to outfit yourselves?
What do we have to choose? What don't we have to choose? Is a better question.
You got quite a wide variety of potential options. You could take some weaponry. You could take some blades. You could get the bike set up to go a little quicker. Goes pretty damn fast already, but yeah. I don't know. What are you thinking?
My thoughts go to a harness for Pinky and some kind of bladed weapon.
Harness.
You see that arm of his?
Yeah.
That has some extendable reach on it.
Do you have to stay on the vehicle? Like if Pinko decided he wanted to maybe jump on another vehicle and eliminate, is that allowed? Or
I'll tell you this. The first machine to make it to the end, regardless if it has everything that it came with, wins. It's a kind of a test of metal, and by metal that's METAL, not some of the metal of the drivers, but it is definitely a test of machines. We set this whole thing up originally as a way to settle disputes in a non-confrontational manner between the various groups that use this airstrip. But as you can see, it has evolved or devolved a little bit over.
You could say both at the same time.
Yeah. So the answer to your question is no. You don't necessarily have to stay with your machine, but it is the machine that makes it to the end.
Got you.
5 years later,
Shoots a quick text to Alex. Keep the thing moving.
Pinko's gonna perk up after hearing that he could jump onto something else and go, question, can I steal?
From the sounds of it, that's part of the game.
Pinko's eyes light up.
Can you steal what?
Just
weapons
period.
off the other vehicles or components or scrap.
Can I
But-
steal a vehicle if I?
Put on a good show for us, kid.
That is exactly what I think you needed to hear.
And then
Try not to kill anyone. The
how-
goal here is to, we don't necessarily want to, actually.
Okay. Next question. How big of a weapon can we put on that?
Well, it's a bike.
He's just gonna point at the car that won the last race that has like the equivalent of like a rocket launcher strapped to the hood of it.
You need one of those.
I was thinking a recoilless rifle strapped to the side of the bike as like a single shot cannon once or twice.
Or we have boom booms. Come
Big
on.
boom booms.
You know you.
Yeah. Interesting. We'll see what we can outfit here here in the next. And he looks, he's like, we got like about an hour and a half until the next race here. So let's see what we can do here.
I'm gonna get my legs warmed up.
Yeah, we are going to do this as kind of like a group check of different things. So Alex, since you got plugged in and you are doing your thing on the side of the technology and in the background, I am going to get you to make I'm going to get you to make a, what do we think here? What would you want to do to like basically help prep the team or de-prep the other potential teams?
If I can make their engines misfire on the start.
Ooh.
Like in Mario Kart where if you hold the button too long on the start. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see
that
what you're
is-
doing there.
Ooh, that is perfect.
I like that. Let's call that an electronics security tech role. I think that fits within that. Yeah.
Oh, so much. Okay, let's go.
It is
19.
19. Okay. I'm just gonna make a note of these things. Cortex, what about you?
Can Cortex just pop a few tires? I don't know how he's gonna help.
Just slightly deflate a tire or two.
If you wanna do, this would be the time where you would go and do your like if you want to go do like haggling or whatnot to do your
What Cortex does, he goes because he's gonna place bets, but he goes around to just throughout the crowd or whatever. He's like, "Yo, you want to bet here? This is about to be good," and he's getting them to everybody else to bet against obviously our team, so that way the profits are big. I can roll like persuasion or something again.
Yeah. Well, you have a specific role for haggle, and I think that would be a good one to use. You have like a plus, like a fucking billion in it. You have a plus.
Sick.
You have a plus 15. So roll.
And again, it's this one right here, just to check with y'all.
10. Yeah, same one. Yeah, same one.
This one on the far right.
No, up. Yeah, that one.
All right, good. 7.
Okay, so you got a 22.
All right. I think that's more important than being first in initiative.
I love that. Okay. Zhu, how would you like to help your team, your bike, or yourself get ready for the race?
There's a good chance that she's probably running back and forth between just a section, warming her legs up, mentally getting ready to hop off the bike and start running. Surprisingly, keeping up with the bike. Just the visual of, is she running beside her bike? Isn't that bike going 200 miles an hour? What the fuck?
I love it. Yeah. I'd make
Athletics,
like
just-
yeah. We'll call that like an athlete. Yeah, roll for stretch. Roll for limber up.
18.
18 on athletics. Okay.
Oh, God, fucking hell.
And last but certainly not least, our dear sweet friend, Mr. Pinko.
The mechanics working on the quadras. Ah,
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think that you would be doing to help contribute to the race prep?
Impatiently waiting by playing with the gun on top of the bike.
He's just
He's gonna play with it. Yeah, he's just gonna be playing with it and a little bit getting the feel of it, but yeah, mainly just impatiently waiting.
I need to get this kid a fidget toy.
We need something less dangerous for this child.
I want there to be like something like an intimidation roll. Like I almost want you to do a stare down with the mechanic, but I don't have like a mechanic skills pulled up. But like that's so funny.
Eagerly waiting for everything to be done. Mechanics probably also just like, can you just get off the bike? I would imagine there's a bit of that too.
Is it a stare down or a standoff?
Oh yes, there is a standoff rules.
That's what I'm standoff. I thought it was stare down.
It should be. Yeah, I think it's in combat actually.
The
combat option.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find where it is in the book.
Face down is maybe what it's called.
I think that might be it. Yes. Yeah. So it's your cool. You don't have any reputation here, so it's just going to be your cool skill plus a D10. So you have a 7.
All right, I got a 10 total.
Okay, and then so 10 total. And okay, we're gonna roll. I'm gonna say that they have. I'm gonna say the mechanic has 5 for cool, but then a +2 because it's their rep is their they're here with their guys. Oh wow, that's fucking didn't roll in my dice tray at all. Oh, there we go. Okay, we rolled a 10. 17 total. This guy kind of look it over. It's like, okay, yeah, we'll go do this for you. Can you? I need to. I need to get in to put the gun on the. Like, I need to get in there so I can put the gun on the bike. Like, can you get off the fucking bike? I need to put the gun on the bike.
A better gun?
Yes, a better gun. Yes. What did you roll? What was your total that you rolled? 9?
10.
10 total. Incredible. Yeah, so all of you are working to get your bike or your team sorted out as you go, or doing some things to get the other team's situation sorted. And we are going to return to this whole scene next time with the race itself. And I'm going to share some things with you guys in Discord that you can kind of do in between as well. But I think that is where we're going to leave it for today, and leave it with us to come back and race some sick ass cars, do some twisted metal shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this twist. I did not see this coming at all, so this is pretty cool. Just got to say. Plus, I've been deep in Forza right now, and I love Cyberpunk, so we just fused the two. I'm like, fuck yeah, racing in Cyberpunk world? Beautiful.
Oh, I want you to know that this was like one of the first things that I had figured out that I wanted to do.
Also, Mad Max vibes, I think, a little bit, and I love that.
Yes.
I feel like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a little bit of Mad Max element to it, no question. So, yeah, awesome. Okay, well, this is a fun one. I really am really stoked with all of the character building.
Dang it! I just had an idea.
Role playing and what? Tell me, hit me with it.
Cortex should have haggled for a car, to get a car.
To keep one.
Yeah.
Can I do that, or too late? Too late.
Well, I'll share some thoughts. I'll share some thoughts on some other things there, because this is like, you guys are like just getting to the Nomad camp, so like, and there's like, you're gonna be here for like a couple of days at the very least while other things get sorted, and you'll be a part of other like things that are happening here at the camp. So this is just so that they can get you to measure up to what you can do for them. So we'll think on it a little bit, and I'll share some stuff in Discord for you guys to do in between now and the next session. But yeah, I always like to do the we never did the character intro thing. I forgot to do the character intro question. That was my bad.
I realized that partway through, but we already started, so I was like, whoops.
Yeah, I totally didn't even think about that until right now. But if you guys well, you know what? Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. We're gonna do, where am I?
What's up? I'm Alex. My name's not Caleb. That's the other guy.
Let's do oh, not this one. Okay, well, we'll go around anyway and do the do your stars and wishes for the day. So just a reminder, stars are things that you really liked about today. Wishes are things that you would want for your character, or want to see for your character, or just stuff that you really wished would have happened. It can be whatever that you would like it to be. And then we will also ask you to answer. That is not a single question. That is 18 fucking questions.
18 at once, Jesus.
Literally, I rolled on this table, and it's the question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 questions in the particular item that I rolled. So we're just gonna say it is a. So we're gonna do stars, wish, and then you're gonna answer the question for your character. What is your character's most treasured person, and why? So
Mm.
who wants to go first?
But like Cortex's most treasured person is Pinko. That's his right hand. That's his everything. He found the kid at an early age. He's raised him up. That's his. He doesn't care about. It's not that he doesn't care about people, but he's just more so focused on business 90% of the time. But Pinko, if he has a soft spot for anybody, it's definitely Pinko.
I like that. What would be your stars and wishes for the day?
Stars, man. I just love the character interaction and where the story's going. I love, dialoguing with everybody. It's an absolute blast. Yeah, it's my jam. I love that it's all happening naturally as well. Like I feel like there's chemistry here within the group, and I'm enjoying that. And then I'm digging. Like I said, I'm digging the story. I didn't see what just happened coming at all. So doing this crash derby thing out of nowhere, it was like, oh, this is sick. So I'm loving it. Wishes. I wish for it to continue. You know what I mean? I was thinking earlier as we were playing, I'm like, dude, this is gonna end at some point. I need another round
Listen,
of this. This is good. So
I am committed to making this one happen. If there's only fucking 3 of you guys that end up showing up for one of these sessions, we're still gonna play. So
This game is so much fun.
I'm really glad.
I'm locked in.
It's always a delight.
I'm super glad to hear that.
Sure.
No, I love that. I appreciate that, Castro. That's awesome. Who wants to go next? I'm not a dictator like Spencer. Make you go
So, Zhu currently doesn't have any particular person that they treasure or give on. But Pinko is forming a spot.
No.
Cute.
Stars
love
and
it.
wishes. Again, just the fluid character interactions and giving the opportunity to let the thing happen. Wishes. I'm just looking forward to next session.
Awesome. I love it. Yeah, awesome. Spencer Zeph.
I mean, I'll go.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go stars and wishes first. Stars. Let's see, for stars. Again, I think the world building. I'm really excited to race cars. I'm really excited to see where that goes. So that is definitely a big thing. I'm gonna add an extra star. It's like a little star on top of the star, because I just wanted to specifically highlight Game Wizard, you, and the whole backstory thing. Like the way you like sort of subtly hint at it, I guess, and sort of like peering into the mind of somebody who's gone through stuff. I love when media does that. I love when like actual play D&D does that. So you doing that was like, it warmed the cockles of my heart a little bit.
Aww.
Yeah.
I do have a knack for role playing and playing a character.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, there's a lot of people who use like, I don't have a family, they all died, as a way to not have to have like a backstory that they write. You did the opposite, and I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
I don't have a family. Why is that?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It makes you think, and I love characters and stories that do that.
And I didn't know what the tattoo was until that moment. I left it open to the DM.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Honestly, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. I was like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a scorpion.
It was perfect. it just fit. The puzzle pieces
Amazing.
laid to place.
Boom.
Yeah.
Wishes. I wish we got more backstory. Just on everybody in general. I want to know, like, who were Pinko and Cortex before they were a fixer and a crazed solo, you know? Oh, Kitty in the background.
Work on that.
who was Alex before all this? Who is Alex? You guys don't know who Alex is. This is just some net runner. This is a pretty good net runner who occasionally has nosebleeds. More on that later. Why? I wish and I hope we'll explore that later. And when we do, I wish you guys hold on to your butts.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it.
Oh, I know you haven't, which scares me. Anyways, to answer the character question, I think Alex's most treasured person has to be himself. He's got a very strong self-preservation instinct. And if you don't look out for number one, who's going to look out for you? I think is his philosophy. Now, what that says about his upbringing and his past and backstory and stuff, that ties into my wishes. See what I did there? Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah.
All right, Spencer.
All right. To nobody's surprise, Pinko's most treasured person in the world is the cupcake he just ate. No, I'm joking. Is Cortex, obviously. And so, obviously the whole thing is that they're a duo, and so they always deeply care for one another, and so yeah. So that's.
But why are they a duo? Okay, I'll stop.
Why are they a duo?
That exists. The answers to that exist.
There is answers that exist out there that we're excited to dive into, hopefully at some point. So yeah, definitely something that we thought about. Me and Kesher have thought a lot about a lot of the stuff here, and some ways to even potentially explore the characters outside of the game, just because we love the duo of characters that we made so much. And so, and I'll just leave that at that. But stars and wishes. I just enjoyed how everybody got to have their own moments, however they wanted to. I think everybody got to have their great shining character moments. Nobody necessarily, I think, shined more than anybody else, just because everybody did a great job at playing their part in it. And so, yeah, star to just absolutely everybody in the group. It was a lot of fun today. And so that was awesome. Wishes. I don't know if I have like a main particular wish right offhand. Nothing big right offhand. I mean, I'm really excited for where it's going. So, I'm definitely really looking forward to what next session is going to hold, especially some stuff that, get to see some more things with everything. I'm just looking forward to it. So I think that's it.
Awesome. Yeah. For me, most treasured person is probably Pinko. Just because what an absolutely ridiculous character concept that honestly has just been like so funny to just have as a set piece in all of this. It's like, oh, everyone's doing a thing. Wait, where the fuck is Pinko? Like, it's so funny every time. It's
predictably
so good.
unpredictable.
Yeah,
Everybody comment down below what you love about Pinko.
What is your favorite part of Pinko?
I gotta say, I love how everybody had that moment to gaslight Pinko, where the answer, by the way, is that he saw 0 fucking pink cars along the way. And so it was very unhappy
Never asked to
about
make
that.
a perception check, just allowed himself to get gaslit was hilarious. Yeah, so funny. But no, for real though, I agree with the sentiment of the character connection is always awesome. Like I envisioned when we kind of originally started planning this game for this to be very much a like RP character interact with the scene and the story and the setting and the kind of situations at hand. very, very much so. And for the roles to kind of just help move that along rather than be like a roadblock to those things happening. And to be honest, I like the stats matter in some capacity, but to me, like the story, I think is really, and what you guys are kind of doing with it, or they're all guiding it in the way that I was really hoping that it would. So for me, like that's huge. I love it, and I'm really happy that there was a lot of opportunities for that to happen just naturally in, like, hey, I'm gonna have a conversation with this guy, like, oh, like, Alex should be here with me having this conversation. Oh wait, June and Pinko are left alone. What does that conversation look like? That's just funny. And you guys giving me enough meat on the bones of your characters' backstories to be able to kind of like build on some things, but also like enough carte blanche and just like freedom to be like, hey, like kind of and play with those Lego blocks of the story, so to speak. I love doing that as a game master, so I really enjoy those things. Wishes, I would really like to have one other person join. I have
Also,
somebody.
where's the doctor?
Yes, the doctor is being who the doctor is being, and he is over there doing his thing. Yeah, that's really the only thing. The very elusive characters of who know what happened to Caleb in game, and finding out that kind of those interesting potentials if you guys even get back to Seattle. Maybe, who knows? You're not that far away. It's not like you guys went across the country. And then like if you guys end up actually even wanting to go back to Night City, what that would look like for you. Like this is like such a there's so much potential for what this could turn into. And how long that could take to happen. So I've only got up to not to be honest, I have like a concept of where all these things are going to kind of go, but like parts of what is happening is kind of like me developing this as we've kind of gone along. So, yeah, it can potentially be as long as it needs to be. So, wishes is, yeah, like I said, I would just like to have maybe one other player for sure. Just kind of add a little bit more depth into what we can do RP wise. And I have a guy who's hopefully going to fill a particular seat in a particular role that is a good friend of mine, and I've been trying to get him into more D&D stuff, and I think he'd be real fun. So, yeah.
Your comment earlier brought up something I recently learned about, something called knife theory. You got to give your backstory enough knives so the DM can use those knives on the player.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nobody likes having too little knives, but too many knives is too many knives.
Pinko
No, it's not. There's no such thing.
Yeah, yeah, I was going to say.
Jasper and I were like, no, there's not.
You just have like 14 different knives that place delicately on your backstory.
Yeah.
I was going to say, chefs would disagree, Pinko would disagree.
My girlfriend and I are reading Iron Flame, the second of the Fourth Wing books. And
oh, nice.
She just is always trying to check where her fucking knives are. Like, you got all your knives the entire time. Shut the fuck up about your knives. Like, it's just so, like, she has too many knives. Violet Sorengale has too many goddamn knives, and I'll just say it right now.
Goddamn knives.
Yeah, Violet is the only person in the world who has too many. I don't give a fuck about her knives, okay? Yeah, they're her comfort blades. I need to check where all my knives are at all my times.
I need my emotional support, that sword.
Yeah, exactly. I need my emotional support machete. Shut the fuck. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, I really.
If you had an emotional support machete, you'd understand.
Yeah, you said too many knives, and I got a little triggered there. But. Yeah, at least she's not putting her hands in her fucking pockets. Oh my god, what fantasy tropes are fantasy tropes? I digress. Yeah, long and short of it, really love that you guys have interacted with the story and interacted with each other as much as you have. So I'm really excited just for more of that to happen. So yeah, and I was, to be honest, I was worried about pacing at the beginning of this, but we've actually covered like quite a bit of ground in the amount of time that we've been playing relative to actual like gameplay time. So I'm not as worried about it as I was. Anyway, not important. Thank you to all of you who are watching this. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to keep up on Tabletop Lounge stories. This has been the third installment of the Halo. You did miss the second one. It will not be going live. There was audio issues. We're very sorry about it. There's literally nothing we can do about it. I tried to fix it with AI, and AI can't even solve the shit that happened. So it is what it is. We're here now for the third episode. We will be back for the fourth one soon. Be sure to check in to some of our developing stories. We just put the bow on over a year-long campaign of the Trail of Conspiracy, which was such a freaking fun ending. We might be playing Baldur's Gate on Mondays. I don't know. We'll see what happens there.
Whole thing.
It's complete.
Yeah. I just started a new playthrough and I'm 26 hours into it and I have not finished Act 1. So we'll see what that turns into for doing that potentially as a stream. We have other stories and such that will be coming to pass. We are going to be doing some more things in the Tabletop Lounge here in the coming weeks and the coming months. We are in a bit of a lull right now. So any help in telling stories and wanting to be involved in the community is greatly appreciated. And we appreciate you
Join the
being here as part of the community. Yes, there is a link down below to join the Discord. There is all sorts of fun stuff and people and conversations that happen in there all the time. And we want you to be a part of it. So don't be lame. Come be part of the lounge.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll be back for the next episode of the Halo coming to you soon. And with that, we bid you adieu. Bye.
Later.